Here we go.
Got a couple of cars that have had some trouble getting away.
Looks like we've got Graham Rahal. Oh my.
Having trouble finding the fire in this 24 machine. So the cars are on the first of 3 parade laps, then 1 pace lap, and then the green flag.
Boy, there's a view.
The lap 500-mile race.
Beautiful view down the backstretch. As we wait for Rahal to get that car going. Come on, team. Good luck. Let's get it going. Look at Scott McLaughlin saluting you fans over there in turn 3. Waving at you. Wave back. Let's give them a salute as they come by. Let's give them a wave. These drivers ready to go. 32 men and 1 woman ready to race. Here we go. Did they get it going? I hear you guys cheering over there. There we go.
All right. Come on.
I think they're going to be instructed to push that car to the inside of the main straightaway so this field can come by. As here they come.
Tense moments here as we have the field coming by. Here we go. And the yellow flag out. Again, 3 laps. Parade vehicle still on track. All right, down there at turn 1. Let's wave at the field as they come at you. Let's wave at them over there. Wave those hats. Let's wish them Godspeed as they get ready to put on a big show for us this afternoon.
So what happens here is we've done the first of the 3 laps in the 3-line formation. The salute you fans. Now they can see the file out so the cars come through the warm-up process on these next 2 parade laps. Warming the tires, getting everything up to racing pace and racing temperature, and then they'll line back up again at the traditional rows of 3 for the final pace lap to come to the green flag.
Boy, you just got a feel for this team right now.
Graham Rahal reporting on the radio, there's no power to the car, it just keeps shutting off.
Driver Rival Racing, let's hope the day is not over even before it starts here for Rahal. He's been through so much this week in his team. By the way, Stephen Wilson was here this morning. Let's give a round of applause for Stephen Wilson, who is back at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, not in the show, but he's with us today, Stephen, so I'm glad you're doing okay.
It's great to have him here and see him.
Boy, bad signs for Rahal. That car being pushed now to pit lane.
They call a speed jack to get under the rear wheels of the car to help it pivot around the corner while it's not under power. And the word for pit lane is that they're going to try and swap the battery on this 24 car and see if they can get it fired up and rejoin the race. So here comes the field off of turn 4 to complete lap number 2 of 4 before the green flag.
Warming up. Boy, what a field we have. Ones to watch. Back in the pack. You got Marco starting 24th, Simon starting 22nd, Elio 20th, Ryan Hunter-Ray is 18th, Newgarden 17th, Connor Daly 16th. Some interesting drivers to watch in this race. Let's see if they can filter their way to the front.
What is the key to be to win this race car? Yes, all cautions falling to meet your strategy, perhaps. And who knows what the key moment is that we're going to look back on and you'll get all about tomorrow or tonight on the television. What is that key moment going to be that's going to decide who wins the 117 Indianapolis 500?
The scramble is on to try to replace the battery on Graham Rahal's car as the field is over in the backstretch. What a view it is, again, before it gets loud and rowdy, we get racing. Don't forget to hydrate today and sunscreen. Being asked to remind you of that.
And be sure to take care of each other through the day. I mean, look at the crowd. We got a lot of friends here. And we're all interested in having a good time and going home happy. So make sure you take care of each other. There's a look at the work on the big screens that's going on the Graham Rahal car by the driver Rival Racing team while they try and find a way to fire that machine and get Graham onto the racetrack.
So one of the early stories we're watching for the 107th run of the 500. Before we get going, the scramble's on to get Graham going. Here is the starter. Next time by, we're going to have green. We're going to give him the one to go at the line here. One to go at the line. Lights are out on the pace car. You know what that means. It's almost showtime. I was talking to Alex Palou this morning about that first line. He said, that's all I want.
But you sure can lose it.
You can lose it.
The fastest pole lap in the history of the Indianapolis 500 got below that #1 starting spot. It was 234.217 miles an hour over 4 laps, 10 miles. He's got Renus VK in the middle of row 1 and Felix Rosenquist on the outside of row 1. Look at that beautiful sight as they come down the back straightaway to turn 3.
All right, who's ready to go racing? Welcome, everybody. Here comes the field. Let's get on our feet. Let's cheer them on. 500 miles. Field is over in turn number 3. Here they are creeping through 3, waiting for official instructions. Here we go. Eyes on turn number 4. Here is the pole leader. Eyes on the starter. And the green flag. Front of the pack is through there. A clean start so far as they come off of turn number 2, and the race is on.
It's Palou, VK, Rosenquist, Dixon, the top 4 to turn 3.
Lap number 1, who's going to lead it? Alex Palou got a nice jump. Here comes the field already in turn 4. Palou.
Position since the start, so Power has moved up to 9th position as Graham Rahall's car is fired up and is beginning to rejoin the race.
All right, good news, Graham Rahall is away. Good news, here comes the leader already in turn number 4. Single file they go, settling down now. A nice clean start.
Here comes VK driving that Chevy powered machine for Ed Carpenter Racing. Felix Rosenquist right there in that lead group in 3rd. Then just a slight margin to looks just to the inside briefly, just to let Rosenquist know he's coming in that 4th position.
North end of the track. VK with a solid pass coming down the main straightaway, going into turn number 1.
Also picked up 3 spots, and farther back, Callum Ilott up 4 positions in the opening couple of laps of the race.
It's VK, Palou, that's the top 5. Rossi 6, Award 7, Sato 8, Will Power 9, Tony Khan is 10th. That's the top 10.
So Graham Rahall on the track. They did a battery swap on that machine. He is 2 laps down as for the lead. He got close to it on but didn't get to it. Close to it, but not to it.
So keeping an eye on Will Power, got close to the wall. Look at Alex Palou. He just muscled his way back to the front. So Palou and VK swapping the lead. Early going here. What a pace they're going here. 218 for Palou last time by, 218 miles an hour.
Barring a yellow flag, will begin to happen somewhere around lap 28. After that, it'll be 30 and change laps, somewhere between 30 and 35. Green flag needed pit stops.
Riding with Rosenquist, cruising past that massive crowd of the infield. Boy, it's great to see everybody having fun today as we come off of turn number 4. We are hustling through some early laps here. This is lap 6. Field going to the south end.
And Graham is 2 laps down by the time he rejoined the race. You never know. Catch a caution flag a couple times before the leaders begin to get into some... he can get back into the thick of this thing. It's just the beginning of a 500-mile race.
The battle is on up front. Palou, VK, Rosenquist settling down. For the moment at least.
Last lap for the leaders, they turned it just shy of 219 miles per hour, 218.898. Among the whole field, that last circuit by was Ed Carpenter. Back in the draft, Carpenter running in 12th spot. He did at 218.9 the last time by.
Here comes VK. Let's see if he decides to make a pass and settle in.
The car up front's burning more fuel. So if Palou and VK swap the lead around a little bit in front, they're kind of helping each other get better fuel mileage on this first run. They have to come down the pit lane the first time.
So Chip Ganassi Racing leading the show. Ed Carpenter's team right there with him with Arenas VK. Here they come off of 4. What a beautiful shot that is. Let's see if we can put on a great show today.
32 of the 33 starters you just watched come through the frame.
Let's look back to the field. Ray Hall 33rd, obviously. Catherine Legg 32nd. Stingray Robb is 31st. Marco Andretti now at the 26th back in the infield. Yeah, Dixon looks strong, doesn't he? He's running in 4th. Could this be another magical day for Scott Dixon, the 2008 champion? He's been the bridesmaid. Like to get another victory under his belt.
See, the front 3 have put just a little bit of gap on Dixon as they come down the main straightaway to complete the 11th of 2. After the practice on Fast Friday, and then again on Carb Day, and then again on the last race practice on Monday. 2018 winner for Team Penske, figuring he's got a machine to contend with in this one.
Willpower up 4 spots, Carpenter up 4 spots, Ilot's moved up 4 spots.
start of the race. Benjamin Peterson has dropped back 4 positions from where he qualified. The rookie driver still the top running first-year driver in the field. He's at 15th right now, just ahead of Joseph Newgarden. He's dropped 3 spots from the start, and otherwise everybody pretty much, other than those we told you jumping up early, pretty much holding station at the moment, settling into this early run of the 500-mile race.
Smooth sailing up front. They are cruising along. VK, Palou, Rosenquist, Dixon, and Ferrucci thundering through turn number 3. The leaders are
onboard view from Catherine Legg making her return to the Indy 500. Watching Rinus VK, the 22-year-old from the Netherlands. 4th Indianapolis. Finished 8th in 2021. He's qualified on the front row 4 times in 5 tries. Now what he wants most is he wants the chance to drink some milk in a few hours from now. Here it comes. In the early moments, and a 15-lap green flag run to start the race, and the average speed of the race right now is a pretty good one, as we haven't seen the yellow flag yet.
Yeah, we're talking 17 miles an hour is the average speed right now. And what a pace they've got going right now. Palou, boy, he seems so strong. The first Spanish driver to win the pole, the fastest full-lap.
Scott McLaughlin just got around Ed Carpenter. So McLaughlin is 12th, and Carpenter is back to 13th. Simon Pagenaud has just made a move around Romain Grosjean. That's back in 21st position.
Connor Daly's up to 17th. Right now, we'll watch him and see if he can pick his way through some traffic. He started 16th. Newgarden is riding back in that group as well.
Just had a little trouble getting the car loaded up at that pit road speed limit marker. Down at the turn 4 end of the pit lane. Got penalized for speeding on pit road, sent him back in the pack, and he couldn't ever recover the track position to contend for the race. Everybody's focused on. You gotta be perfect to win the Indy 500. Started the car 12 in 12th position, and here's a bid for a spot as Santino Ferrucci goes around Scott Dixon in turn 3. So Ferrucci driving the 14 is up.
And he made it look easy, so Ferrucci contending for AJ Foyt Racing today.
Depending on the handling of your car, Dixon's going to lose another spot. So either he's really trying to save some fuel here, and the handling on that machine is just not what he's hoping for.
So what's up with Scott Dixon? He has faded a bit here. He was fourth. Back he goes. So we'll continue to watch him. This Pato Award got around him. So Dixon now in second.
The book on Ferrucci, the Connecticut native, in his past races at the Indianapolis 500 is not so great qualifying, but gains a lot of positions in the race. This time around, really solid, qualified on the inside and hanging right in there right now in that same fourth position after getting by Dixon a couple of months ago.
He's got another challenger, just like that. Here comes Takuma Sato coming alongside Dixon. He gets around him. Going the wrong direction right now for Dixon, as you mentioned. Either the handling's going away.
Place after those cars got by him, so struggling a bit after starting 24th is Marco Andretti. A lot of guys anxious for this first pit stop in number 6 or 7.
Sneaking down the backstretch.
Change of position as Tony Kanaan and Scott McLaughlin. Ooh, here side by side into the corner. And Newgarden will take that spot from Carpenter. A look at the pit lane. Remember that when you come down the pit lane, about 286.5 feet from where that pit wall that separates the main straightaway from the pit lane is, inside that 286. That's where stops if everybody's in at once. So action as we get close to what will be the first round of stops.
And Dixon's taking on another challenger. He came through that corner, really was working. Let's watch the replay here. Dixon, oh, look at that rear wing.
It's vibrating on that car.
That wing is really vibrating for Dixon.
Some concern for the race team, and Dixon is going all the way down the intention section of the PNC Bank Chick Ganassi Racing crew here, and they'll see what might be done on this stop after they fill it with fuel and change some tires. Pull off one of the aero screen tear-offs to clear up the view for Scott. Lap number 20. In the next couple of circuits, we'll see a lot of cars begin to hit the pit lane for their first green flag stop.
Up front still, VK Pillow cruising along. VK Pillow now. Feeling strong right now. Lead the race. Benjamin Peterson, who started 11th, looking at Castronetta as taking tires. Shank Racing from Columbus, Ohio, away. Looked like a solid one. The Castronetta is still good. Right there in that red, white, blue car. Hanging right there at fifth. So let's watch them as the leaders are coming off before. Who's going to make a stop?
Here comes the race leader. Who's that?
Ferrucci, I believe.
Or Ferrucci. Peeled off.
Pit stops under green. AJ Foyt Racing crew going to work. Pretty fast. Nice work by that team.
Callum Ilott and R.C. Enerson also on the pit lane under the green flag here. Now we watch the race. Dixon pin is just a massive tire oscillation was the word that they used. But for now, Scott Dixon seems back up to speed.
Let's hope he can charge his way again and be a challenger. To go aside of that, no issues with him. Lots of stops taking place. What's going on here?
There's a four-tire change, a little adjustment on the front wing for Ritas VK. He's back out. Marco Andretti is on the pit lane. Stingray long. Green flag stop, cycle through. Catherine Long. Come to the pit lane from the lead.
And now Alexander.
Scott McLaughlin, Ed Carpenter, and Augustine